success is dependent upon how you use the 24. You gotta hear me. People talk about Oprah Winfrey, Ted Turner, Warren Buffett. Listen to me. I don't care how much money you make. You only get 24 hours in a day. And the difference between Oprah and the person that's broke is Oprah uses her 24 hours wisely. That's it. Listen to me. That's it. You get 24. I don't care if you broke, you grew up broke. I don't care if you grew up rich. I don't care if you're in college, you're not in college. You only get 24 hours. And I blew up literally. I went from being a high school dropout to selling 6,000 books in less than 6 months. What happened? My 24 hours. I was like, okay, Eric, you got to get a grip on your 24 hours because you're about to be broke for the rest of your life. And that's all I need you to do for me. I can tell you all about your life if you just write down your 24-hour schedule for me and you let me look at it. I can tell you where you're going to be in 5 years. I can tell you where you're going to be in 10 years. I can tell you where you're going to be in 20 years if you keep that schedule.
What is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is the first decentralized digital currency. Bitcoins are digital coins you can send through the internet. Compared to other alternatives, Bitcoins have a number of advantages. Bitcoins are transferred directly from person to person via the net without going through a bank or clearinghouse. This means that the fees are much lower, you can use them in every country, your account cannot be frozen, and there are no prerequisites or arbitrary limits. Let's look at how it works. Bitcoins are generated all over the internet by anybody running a free application called a Bitcoin miner. Mining requires a certain amount of work for each block of coins. This amount is automatically adjusted by the network such that Bitcoins are always created at a predictable and limited rate. Your Bitcoins are stored in your digital wallet, which might look familiar if you use online banking. When you transfer Bitcoins, an electronic signature is added. After a few minutes, the transaction is verified by a miner and permanently and anonymously stored in the network. The Bitcoin software is completely open source and anybody can review the code. Bitcoin is changing finance the same way the web changed publishing. When everyone has access to a global market, great ideas flourish. Let's look at some examples of how Bitcoins are already used today. You can purchase video games, gifts, books, servers, and alpaca socks. Several currency exchanges exist where you can trade your Bitcoins for dollars, euros, and more. Bitcoins are a great way for small businesses and freelancers to get noticed. It doesn't cost anything to start accepting them, there are no chargebacks or fees, and you'll get additional business from the Bitcoin economy. For your first Bitcoins and more information, visit weusecoins.com.
At this time of unprecedented worry and anxiety, driven by a single virus, baffling the brightest minds in science, there are lessons that we can take from this global pandemic. We are all equal, regardless of our culture, religion, occupation, financial situation, or social status. It is reminding us that we're all connected, and something that affects one person affects another. It is also reminding us just how important family and home are, how providing for those we love is of critical importance, especially in times of crisis, and how difficult or even impossible that can become under certain circumstances. The world we know is going to change. There's no escaping that fact. One thing still in your control: what you do with your time. There's a tiny percentage of people globally that are completely free of debt, not beholden to anyone. And as incredible as that may sound, anyone can accomplish a similar degree of this success. With proper guidance, you can attain the same freedom and the same peace of mind to enjoy family and friends, regardless of what may be happening in the world around you. While real financial security is available to everyone, it doesn't happen on its own, and it's not easy, but it is absolutely possible for you. to learn what steps you can take today, and to make sure that you're numbered amongst those that are financially free. Get back to the person that shared this video with you and take action today.
All right. Good evening, everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Cass James. Well, you guys will know me as Cass James, but my name is actually Keston James. I'm here to do the presentation this afternoon. We do these calls every day, 12 p.m. and 7 p.m. Monday to Friday, for those who are involved in the business, like myself and my business partner. We are more spearheading under the leadership of Mr. Salim Mohammed. We'll be here every day on YouTube, on Zoom, and on Facebook. So you can always find us here, right? So we're going to begin the presentation. But before we get into that, I just want to take the time to invite you guys to this event that we are having, right? So this event is being held virtually on our Facebook platform, right? Digitization 2021. This event will be on the 3rd and 4th. That's this Saturday and this Sunday, right? At 3 p.m. We are having $10,000 in giveaways, guys, right? So you as a guest, you are interested in this platform, you definitely want to be here on the event. The reason being is because those money that we are giving away will be towards you, right? That will be completed towards guests that we are inviting, right? We have powerful speakers, Mr. Kishon Veen, Mr. Sion Lazar, Stanley Hoyt. Those are professionals in this space and they have a tremendous knowledge and experience in the industry. So you guys don't want to miss this. If you had second minds about you're still feeling all the platform, no problem, but definitely you need to be on this, right? So on to the presentation. Now, before we get into it, definitely I want to make sure and make this known. I'm not a financial advisor, nor this is financial advice. All I'm simply doing is sharing this platform, this amazing platform, which is Cashfx, right? I'm showing you the reasons why 10,000 plus people in the Caribbean space getting involved in this. Why globally 250 plus thousand people have been involved. 180 countries this company has been involved. Plus, not just that, but it's going on 2 years. This platform is here, right? So that is definitely something of value. It speaks volume. So I don't know, definitely you want to strap up, taking this information. We're going to go through the nuts and bolts, show you the pros and the cons of the business. Take the meat, show you the bone. Take what you like. It's just like a buffet, right? Take the parts that you enjoy, right? So before we get into it, remember, no referrals needed. You don't need to refer anybody to this platform. It's not that type of business. You could get involved. Nobody else know your business and your money is working for you, right? Also, no subscriptions, no monthly fees, right? This is something anybody could get behind because they don't have to be paying a monthly bill behind, right? And these meetings, as you can see, these meetings are not mandatory. So you could come in you want to hear the information, no problem. We are inviting people to hear the information. Likewise, if you want to re-listen to the information, we are always available. Like I say, 12 and 7, you could always find us here. But it's not mandatory, right? And also we are involved in the Forex market, but the pros are trading first. 25 years of experience and they are doing all the heavy lifting. All we have to do is sit back and watch your money grow. That sounds nice? Then let's go, right? So welcome to Cash Forex. Literally, they say success in the global market is only a few clicks away. The reason why they say that is all you have to do is get started. That's as simple as that, right? Now, the company it dives into 2 trending industries: the learning industry, online earning, and online earning, right? And the learning industry, well, we know because of the pandemic, it made it very clear that online learning will be here for a while. It's here to stay, actually, because everybody is doing things online. So the way how you need to know how to meetings, if you are go to school now, everything is online. So they estimate that by 2025, you will see a $325 billion industry, right? So that says a lot. That's volume by itself. It shows that Cashfx understand what they are doing when they get themselves involved in these industries. Also, the online earning. So no, they are not involved in the stock market. They are not involved in the equities. 20 billion in the stock market, that's amount that's be traded every single day, right? But it's not there. It's not in the equities. It's not in the futures. We tapped into the largest financial market, which is the global forex market, and that's the main way how we make income, right? That's the only way we make income, through e-learning and the forex market. That's the two industries combined, right? The forex market is proven to be recession proof time and time again, and the reason why it's so successful is because countries always depend on one another for goods and services, and that's why the forex market strives so well, right? So about Cashfx, definitely core values: honesty, transparency, and respect. Well, I can attest to this. You know, I've been in the business since August of 2020, and I've seen every step of the way, play by play. There has been total transparency in the business. There has been, you know, even when not just the good, but it have, you know, you will see some situations, or, you know, no business is perfect, and we even have technical difficulties, right? The company keeps us updated every single step of the way, right? Even today, you know, we have monthly meetings at the end of the month. Today, later this evening, we actually, you know, if you are interested, you could always tune in as a guest, or members as well. I always recommend you tune in, you listen to the company from our CEO himself, right? Our CEO and our chief marketing director, they go ahead and break down every aspect of the business that we need to know, up to date, every single thing. So it's not just this presentation that you're seeing, you're actually seeing the faces of the company, right? Purpose of the business is definitely to get you to financial freedom, right? Now you could do that either fast or you could do that slow. We get into the details in a little bit, but definitely the purpose is in financial freedom. And what is the position in the forex market, right? So about us, Cashfx Group, our founders, Mr. Oscar Lopez, he is a professional in this space. You know, he's an entrepreneur. He has been doing this amazing job putting together a team of professionals, networkers, project managers, legal professions, and also like financial advisors. Those people, they actually take the time to make sure, because he's a professional in this space, but he knows that definitely we need the right team to get this ball rolling. You know, they want to make sure that it's completely performing well, like a well-oiled machine, and we definitely do not want any hiccups in the business. So he knows his space. He's focusing on, you know, the networking, the business building, and also the trading. And likewise, he's hiring the professionals in other space to make sure that end, we give you a powerful company, a powerful platform called Cashfx, right? He also co-founded this company with Mr. Edwin Abad. They both combined 7 million of their own funds before they even started this business. That is to show the dedication behind this, right? So before they even come to ask us about our money, they definitely pool their funds together to make the business a solid platform before they even get involved. Mr. Oscar Lopez, he head of the VP in trading. He oversees all the trading, which they do on a daily basis. He oversees all that with his professionals. He have years of experience. You'll hear more about them in our meetings. If you like to join our end of month meetings, you will hear more of them, right? And well, our location is based in Panama, right? The headquarters is in Panama City, Panama. It's actually, you could look at the address, and you could actually search up the location. So we are having as we on that topic, right? We are having the ribbon cutting ceremony at month end. You know, they will be announcing the ribbon cutting ceremony and let us know the details of how that is going to go. You know, they are opening up the doors to each and every one of us. So once, you know, with the restrictions in travel and stuff ease up, we could always head over to the main office, see the trading floor, meet the professionals, and we could connect on a daily basis, right? So as we get into it, well, more or less what we are doing here, you come in, you got sign up, you start with a trading pack, right? So with the trading pack, it comes combined with trade pool. My bad. So it comes with education and also combined with a trading academy. What that does, we start at the minimum, which is 300 USD, right? There are 15 contracts all the way from 300 to 100,000, right? When you start at the elemental plan, you will be introduced to the basics of Forex education. Likewise, when you go to the advanced plan, intermediate information on the Forex industry, right? You will learn how to trade, you'll get in the education aspects of it. And likewise, as you upgrade from the 30,000 straight to the 100,000, you will be introduced to the supreme plan. What these plans do from basic straight to advanced, you will now be well equipped to trade the Forex market. Likewise, as we get into that's how the trading plan works. We're going to get into the compensation plan, and we mainly earn in 3 aspects of the business through the compensation plan, right? Bare capital is the first one. This is strictly passive. What this means is simply that you sign up, you get started, you are now a passive participant in the Forex industry, right? Sorry about that. So you are now a passive participant. So you sign up, you get started, you don't have to pay anything, you don't have to watch any meeting, you don't have to refer anybody, you're earning money passively, right? You can treat it like a savings plan, and your money is working for you, right? It's way better than what you get with other financial industries. So that's why a lot of people would come and just sign up and have it working for them. Majority of the organization does this. It's only a minor amount that actually networks the business. Like I say, it's 10,000 plus people in the Caribbean space, and probably like 10% of that is actually doing the networking. So the networking aspect is what we call bull capital. On both aspects, we're going to get into the nuts and bolts of it, showing you the percentages, how it breaks down, what the income is like on both sides, right? And the third one is the rank bonus. So all 3 of these combined together, you could either treat it like a savings plan or a business and earn additional funds. We're going to get into that. So when you purchase a trade pack, we'll use the example of $1,000 contract, right? So with the bare capital, when you sign up, 70% of that is being deposited in the trade pool. That means the professionals are now trading 70% of your income. The reason being is because once the professionals are trading for you, the next part, the 30%, we'll get into that just now. 30% would be divided into the commission space, right? Guys, I'm just clearing this up. This is the first time I'm doing this, and that's why I'm actually nervous, but definitely this information is powerful. I'm gonna take the time and break it down for you, and we're gonna get through this, right? So definitely, when you sign up, you get 200% of your trade pack, which in this case, it's a $1,000 contract, and you get $2,000. Even though the trade pack is divided, 70% is traded for you, the company's obligation to you is 1,000 to get it to 2,000. Okay. The next part that is being broken down from your $1,000 contract, which is 30%. It goes towards the bull capital. That's the compensation part of the business, right? So remember, for you to get involved, somebody had to refer you. Therefore, they get something called a fast start bonus. So remember, 30% is divided, right? Half of 30 is 15%. 15% goes towards that person who just referred you to the business. That's how it's divided. And also the other 15 goes towards uni level. So we're going to talk a little more on uni level in a little bit. So definitely the bull capital, that contributes to 200% as well. In this case, in this example, a $1,000 contract, you will get $2,000 in the bare capital, and you have the earning potential to get $2,000 in the bull capital by referring people to the platform, right? So with that being said, right, you have 3 options. 3 options simply means you can either come in, get started with us, have the money traded for you, you wait when they get you to 200%, you can actually withdraw the funds. You have a withdrawal fee to pay, which is 20%. We'll get to the details of that in a little bit. when you do that now, the $1,000, 20% of that, you get $1,600 back, right? So that's your capital, which is the initial $1,000 plus $600. Some people like to just take that, you know, they good with that and they good. $600 profit, that's actually good business still, you know. And you can do that, or you could take that incomes, you start over with another 1,000, and you still have $600 pocketed, right? Some people like that option as well. Or you could actually take part in, you know, something what we call compounding the interest, right? Albert Einstein, he said compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. He who knows it earns it, and he who doesn't pays it. Reason for that is the company's obligation is to double your income. Whatever contract you purchase, it doubles. But we have found strategies where we could actually compound our money. So you can start this here. What you are seeing is a 5-year plan showing how we could start at the minimum contract and go all the way to the $100,000 contract passively. You're not referring anybody to the platform. You're not paying any monthly fees. You know, all you're doing is paying the 20% withdrawal fee. We'll get to that in a little bit. But yeah, that is that simple. Now you can start at the minimum and it will take 5 years, but of course, the higher you go, the faster it happens, right? If you notice to the left, to the right column, the second column to the right, you're seeing 24 weeks, 36 weeks, 36 weeks. That's how long it takes to get to the next contract size. So, and you notice, I don't know if you're paying attention, but when you look at those figures, the higher contract you go, the less weeks it takes to get to the higher contract, right? So this company, they pay us 5% weekly on average, right? We use that estimate. Of course, past profits doesn't guarantee future results, but we use this estimate simply because that's how we have been getting it for the last 2 years, right? There have never been a trade week, a regular trade week, where we get less than 5%. So we use this average to determine how long it will take to reach the $100,000 contract, and on average it will take 5 years, but with higher contract sizes it will go faster. So you could go all the way to the 100,000, or you could reach a point which is mature for you and you can cash out from there. You can start at anywhere you see it, any trade plan, which is the 15 trade plans. You can start anyone and you can exit at anyone. That is optional. That is, you don't have to wait till you reach a $100,000 contract. But I strongly advise, because of what I'm seeing, the earning potential in this platform, I strongly advise that you actually look at it, right? So with regards to the 20% withdrawal fee, definitely I would like to show you guys. Now, I didn't originally like the 20%. I find 20% too steep. But when I paid attention to the matrix. One of my leaders pointed this out to me. I realized, wait, this matrix is really amazing, because this is part of the business plan. Now, this business actually combined 2 different types of compensation plan to make the business always circulate money. This is one of them. The matrix, what this does, it takes 20% from you and everybody else in the business and keeps the business, keeps circulating that money in the business network. Meaning the average person like me and you get involved, you will be getting matrix. That's how it works, right? So it keeps that income circulating, and this, by, of course, if you haven't noticed by now, this definitely promotes longevity in the business. Now, I don't know about you, I like business to last longer, especially something amazing as this, right? So once this is going good, business will continue functioning in a a well-oiled machine, as you can see. Yeah. So the next part of the compensation plan is the uni level. Now, the uni level is where you refer people to the platform, and when people are referred to the platform, they get 10% of that fast start bonus, which is where not 10% the fast start bonus. My apologies, I don't want to confuse the situation. The other 50% of the fast start goes in uni level. Sorry, the other 50% of the 30%, which is out of the compensation plan, is going towards the uni level. And what that simply means is um, if you refer people to this, if I refer you to the platform, I get a fast start and a uni level. I could go as wide as possible. I can refer as much people as possible to the platform. I will get fast starts and uni levels. But let's say that person starts to refer people to the platform. I will now get uni levels. And likewise, if he if he refers people to that platform, to the platform as well, I get uni level based on that, right? So I have access to 4 levels down in all its 11 levels, but I have access as an ace trader 4 levels down. Anybody that comes into the business 4 levels down, when you refer somebody to the platform, you will get uni level, right? Now it's small, but it drips this fully bucket. Every time somebody signs up, you get 15% of that, and that is workout fee, right? As you rank up, you have access to level 5 and 6. That's it for the executive. When you hit manager, you will get access to level 7 and 8. When you hit director, you will get access to level 9. And for presidents and ambassadors, you will have access to level 10 and 11, right? So from last month, on our last event, our last end of month meeting, these are the amount of executives we have, 129 so far. This later today, we'll be getting a further update for just this month, right? But for the end of month, May, 129 new executive managers, 33 additional managers, directors, 9 additional directors. We have 11 presidents so far and 3 ambassadors. Currently, no global ambassadors, but we should be getting that sometime soon, right? For achieving these ranks, you get prizes, of course, because the company loves to give, right? So you get iPad, or you can take the cash value. You can get a Rolex fitting manager, or you can take the cash value. You get, once you hit director, you get travel. You have access to free travel. They give you $15,000 worth, or you can take the cash value. Likewise, Porsche for president, and Ferrari for ambassador, and Lamborghini for global ambassador. These are real, right? We can attest to these. Salim Mohammed, he's our executive. He took the cash value. Mr. Sion Lazar, we have other directors. They took we can attest that they got the prizes. So these things are real, guys. So just to touch on what we were talking about with the income, right? These are the trade pools. So once you participate in the bear capital, you get access to these results weekly. Between the June the 4th and the 8th, we got 5.07%. Now, if you look at the minimum amounts, you will see, that's like $10. If you look at the 5.27, which was last week, that was $11 something. But as you look to the higher packages, you're seeing a great difference, right? Because we get paid in percentages. It doesn't matter how much, it doesn't matter, the figures doesn't matter. What matters is the percentages, and how that reflects the balance is based on the contract size you have, right? You could get a contract size by either purchasing it outright, or you could, like I said, compound your way to higher contract sizes, and that's the returns you will be getting. Likewise, May the 31st to June the 4th, 5.18%, June the 7th to 11th, 5.01%. Again, based on the contract size, it will refer in your balance. And in May, the month of May, 21%. Month of March, month of April, 23.99% and 20.80%. In February and January, 21.03 and 21.78. You guys could see the results speaks for itself, right? Like I said, this company have been going on 2 years, so we have results from even 2020 during the pandemic. Business closing down, people shutting down, and Cashfx pumping. Right? This is how the company's percentages have been looking. 329% in pandemic, in global crisis. What's better than that, right? Definitely results speak for itself. So that's something they have to always remember. So how do you get started? Simply acquire BTC, right? You don't have access to BTC, problem. You contact us, you contact the leaders, Salim Mohammed, Nicholas Bagwandi, or even any leader. You just give us tell us what contract you want to get, and we will give you the Bitcoin equivalent. Bitcoin, some facts on Bitcoin, just to reiterate, Bitcoin was created by computers, which are Bitcoin miners, right? Fiat currency, we compare the Bitcoin currency to the fiat money, right? Fiat is like your TT and the US dollar, right? So if you notice, we have some comparisons, and that's why a lot of people are gravitated towards Bitcoin now, simply because the fiat money is issued by the government. Bitcoin, there's a fixed amount of Bitcoin, meaning you can only go so high. And in comparison to fiat money, due to inflation, unlimited printing, the government could just make more. And if you're not sure about inflation, what that simply means is your money is being devalued. The more of it has, the less it's worth. There's a limited amount of Bitcoin, so the only way it could go is up in value, right? So Bitcoin is a public database. It's publicly traded. It's publicly it's on the public database, meaning all transactions are done and it's shown on the blockchain, right? Fiat currency, no transparency. Bitcoin, it's decentralized, meaning there's no control. No one person owns the rights of Bitcoin, right? Likewise, with fiat, governments and the banks own that. That's centralized, right? That we call central banks. You understand? Yeah. So Bitcoin, low fees, low international wire transfers. You can send money from one person to the next through the Bitcoin network without the use of any banks. Fiat money, international wire transfers, very, very expensive to do wire transfers. In Bitcoin, you always control your funds. The banks, you can freeze your account at any point in time because they are the ones who really have control of your funds. So how do you get started with Cashfx? You simply need a referral link, right? So once you have someone who is already involved in Cashfx, you connect with them, they give you their link, and they get started. Now, there are a lot of companies trying to emulate Cashfx, trying to start some kind of thing. Once you find yourself signing up for Cashfx, and it's not the official Cashfx if you could sign up without a referral link. So just keep that in mind, right? A lot of people trying to copy what we are doing, but only Cashfx are it's 2 years going strong, right? So it's a reason why. All you have to do is get the referral link, send the funds. If you don't have the Bitcoin equivalent, like I say, you have the TT equivalent, we will arrange the Bitcoins for you. And that's how we get started. Now, one time to get back your money, we definitely want to make sure that you have access to if you want to keep it in Bitcoin, no problem, you have access to that. But we want to make sure that you have access to your TT if need be. You have bills to pay, you have life to live, and that sometimes you might have to pay that in TT currency, right? So if you don't have access to getting the Bitcoin back to TT, you could simply contact one of our leaders or your upline, and we will get that TT to you. We always have need for Bitcoin, so you can just sell us the Bitcoin and we will give the TT at the coin exchange rate, right? And or if not, you have your contract being a certain size and you want your privacy, you don't want to be bothering anybody, no problem. This is simply for convenience. We have global exchange cards where you purchase it, you could actually load your Bitcoin directly to the card, so you can spend your money from the card. Anyway, that accepts Visa or Master, right? You load your Bitcoins there and you could spend it, directly. Yeah, you can withdraw it from your ATM. We can attest it. A lot of us leaders use it. So, and we have several options as well, right? But this is simply for convenience. But guys, it's my first time, but I'm excited about this. I'm passionate about these presentations. this business itself, it's impacted our lives tremendously. You know, I hope that you get some value from the information here. Bottom line is, you know, we do this so that we can have hands-free income. We want to get a passive income, residual income. It's an amazing thing, right? So all I'm urging you guys, think about it, look at it. It's an additional stream. Some people, you know, you don't have an income. This could be a business for you, right? And what this does, it helps you to do what matters. Do what matters most. So, like I say, if you enjoy what you see and you have more questions, get back to the person who invited you to the call. Likewise, do remember that we have our event this Saturday and this Sunday. Register for that event if you want to qualify for a free giveaway. Register today, don't miss, right? Register today, qualify for that free giveaway. You definitely have a video on the event. We'll send out the link to you. Also, every Friday, our organization gives away a free contract. Definitely don't miss it. It's the same link. And, you know, just join at 7 p.m. We will have that meeting giving away a free contract. So don't miss it, right? And well, yeah, that's mainly it. You know, I just want to say thank you for being here. Thank you for taking the time to be here. And do enjoy your